The NFL offseason is always filled with drama and intrigue, but the latest scandal involving Kansas City Chiefs star Travis Kelce might just take the cake. Kels, one of the league's best tight ends and a Super Bowl champion, was reportedly so upset by a recent bombshell revelation that he threatened to quit football altogether. So what exactly happened? And how did it all go down? Let's dive into the details of this crazy story. It's sure to leave you on the edge of your seat. It all started a few weeks ago, when a shocking report emerged about Travis Kelce's personal life. Apparently, Kels had been secretly dating a popular Instagram model for the past year, and the two were even rumored to be engaged. Not exactly earth-shattering news, right? Plenty of athletes date Instagram models. But here's where things get juicy. The report claimed that Kelce's new girlfriend was actually the ex-wife of one of his own Chiefs teammates. Yep, you heard that right. Travis Kelce, the star tight end, was dating the ex-wife of one of his own teammates. And not just any teammate. It was said to be defensive tackle Chris Jones, one of Kelce's closest friends on the team. Needless to say, this report sent shockwaves through the Chiefs organization and the NFL as a whole. Teammates and coaches were reportedly stunned and disgusted by the news. How could one of their leaders do this to a fellow brother? It was a major betrayal. And apparently, the report hit Travis Kelce just as hard. According to multiple sources, Kelce was absolutely livid when he first saw the story. He immediately called an emergency meeting with Chiefs head coach Andy Reid and general manager Brett Veach. In the meeting, Kelce supposedly threatened to retire from the NFL on the spot if the story went public. He was adamant that the team keep the whole thing under wraps, fearing the massive backlash and media firestorm that would ensue. Kelce knew his reputation and legacy were on the line. The Chiefs brass tried to calm Kelce down, reminding him that he was too valuable to the team to just walk away. They assured him they would do everything in their power to keep the story quiet and prevent it from leaking. But Kelce was not having it. Over the next few days, the Chiefs went into full crisis mode, pulling out all the stops to bury this story before it could gain traction. Team security was on high alert, monitoring the social media activity of everyone remotely connected to the situation. Kels himself reportedly started calling in favors, reaching out to his closest confidants in the media and begging them not to run the story. He even went as far as to allegedly offer hush money to the Instagram model, trying to buy her silence. Meanwhile, the Chiefs' PR team was working overtime, putting together a damage control plan in case the story did somehow get out. They prepared carefully crafted statements and talking points, ready to go on the defensive at a moment's notice. But despite all their efforts, the Chiefs just couldn't keep the lid on this one. Within a week, the bombshell report went viral, spreading like wildfire across social media and sports news outlets. Kelce's name was suddenly the talk of the NFL world, for all the wrong reasons. The fallout was immediate and severe. Kelce was vilified by fans and pundits alike, with many calling for him to be suspended or even traded. His teammates were said to be disgusted and betrayed by his actions. And the Chiefs organization was facing a major PR nightmare, with their season-long preparation suddenly overshadowed by this scandal. Kelce, for his part, has remained silent on the whole ordeal. He has not made any public statements or addressed the media, instead choosing to lay low and let the team's PR team handle the damage control. Some speculate that he may still make good on his threat to retire, unable to stomach the intense backlash. It's a wild story, to be sure, the kind of juicy, scandalous drama that football fans love to sink their teeth into. And with the NFL season just around the corner, you can bet this story isn't going away anytime soon. The big question now is, how will Travis Kelce and the Chiefs navigate this mess? Will Kelce be able to bounce back and regain the trust of his teammates and fans? Or will this scandal ultimately derail his career? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, this is a story that's sure to have NFL fans buzzing for weeks to come. Stay tuned, because the fallout from this bombshell is far from over.